So yeah, kings and queens, talking about trust is something that is necessary. The reason why we don't worry about everything else that's going on because God is God, all right? Y'all know I don't play. Let God be God. He knows exactly what's going on. He has orchestrated this the way it needs to look. And so to sit up here and go through all of that, the only thing you can do to contribute to this world right now is learn how to be people with morals, honor, integrity, and live correctly. If everybody learned the lesson and worry about themselves and actually pour into themselves and elevate themselves, the world's automatically going to get better. Okay, I just want you to know that. And so that's the reason why we are sitting up here running it down and actually unboxing these things and looking at things that we need to change, behaviors and patterns that were embedded in us that we learned from our childhood and all that kind of stuff, and the bad examples that we had. That's the reason why we're actually going through these type of things, because we need to learn how to be better people, period. You know what I'm saying? Had certain people been raised right, maybe they wouldn't be starting no wars or whatever the case may be. Maybe people wouldn't be having temper tantrums. Maybe people wouldn't be sitting up here being childish and very immature. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that we have to sit up here and entertain any of that bullshit. No, we actually need to be focusing on us and what's going to actually benefit us in some type of way. All right, we don't have time to continue to utilize our focus and focus on the wrong things. We don't have time for that. God is sitting up here still in the business of miracles and blessings, and we missing out on them because we're too busy worried about what they're doing over there. You hear me talk about it all the time. All right. Number one thing we really need to focus on is trust. Can I trust people? Can I trust myself in situations? When we're going to talk about all the trust, because at the end of the day, if you can't even trust yourself, why should I trust you? All right? And you saying, well, of course I trust myself. No, you don't trust yourself. Because at the end of the day, if we are not making good decisions, and we sitting up here allowing the enemy to just take control over us, and we have addictive behaviors, you don't trust yourself, you trust everything outside of yourself. All right? So we're going to dig deep into that, because a lot of people just being handled out here. And nobody in this kingdom family, you ain't gonna just handle us any kind of way. I'll be damned. You ain't gonna handle us any kind of way. The devil, your cousin, your grandma, your mama, your daddy. Ain't nobody gonna just be handling us. Your relationship, you're not gonna just handle me any kind of way. Alright?